We are live, baby. We are live. Okay. Let me make sure the link is working. The link does seem to be working. How is everyone today? I hope everyone is well. File. Okay, sorry. Let me just share the link to whoever wants to see it. What's up? What's up? Okay. We are good. We are live. Okay, let's start it off simply. Let's check what's going on in the news today. So we have some news today. We have the euro interest rates in about 45 minutes. After that, we have so European interest rates. After that, we have advanced GDP, GDP index, unemployment claims. So we have a bunch of news here at um 8:30 Eastern time. Let's check the news here, see if there's anything worthwhile. Okay, doesn't seem like it. Pretty clean. Headquarters stormed by angry people. Okay. So let's break down gold here quickly. So on the monthly, we are doji. We're neither bullish or bearish. We respected the high and the low. We're just ranging here. On the weekly, we remember we came down to this support, rejected off of it, and now it seems like we're rejecting off this resistance up here. Somewhere along these lines, rejecting off of there. Let's check on the daily. Yeah. So yesterday, if you remember, we were talking about how this zone was of potential interest, and we had a lot of previous rejections off there, so we could expect more rejections potentially from there. Let's check out on the 4 hour. Okay. So on the 4 hour, we can see, we remember yesterday we broke up in London session, and then it was kind of just ranging in New York. Um, yep. We can see this morning we respected the highs, rejected, came back down to this support here. Sorry. Respected this, eventually drove through London Open. Then we retraced a bit I mean, this is pre-London, and then on London Open right here, we retraced, came down to the lows again. And now could we potentially be retracing before moving down? We cannot forget that we have news today. We must be vigilant. So let's check on the hourly. So on the hourly, you have, because the daily is bearish, 4 hours broke lows, I think you can look for sell. Okay, we're cutting off, but I think we are back. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I think the Wi-Fi is lagging a bit. I think we can get sells here below 1660. We get some closures below here. Should be some pretty nice sells. We can take the sells to probably around here somewhere. 1667 or something. So that's, 20, 30 pips. Oh, welcome to the chat. For buys, we're probably just gonna have to be safe. Yeah, I guess you could argue that this here is a range too, but it's a bit risky. So I will be waiting for buys above here. Yeah, we'll just leave it like this for the moment, but we do have news, so we do need to be careful about that. Now let's look at GJ. Okay, guys, on the daily, we came down here. We broke yesterday's low, so we're bearish. Obviously on the weekly, on the monthly, we're extremely bullish, but doesn't mean that we can't come down today. Well, let's see how price closes around here, but not too convincing right now. So during London session, we can see, or same thing as gold. Pre-London, we came down. Now we're retracing. We tried to come down again, failed to do so. Now we're moving up. So I think if you close above here, there's a high chance we come up and retest these highs, but we have to see how that goes. Otherwise, I was looking for sells below here. I had a sell stop right before the live stream. It did not get activated. I was looking when this candle flipped. There was also the 4-hour flip. Looking nice to come down, but that did not play out. That doesn't mean that we cannot take sells below here in the future. We absolutely can. Sells below. Sells below. For buys, you don't want to be involved in this range. Probably not in this range. So buys somewhere above here. Yeah, it's not the cleanest day today, but it's okay. We will deal with it. Guys, I'm exhausted today. That's okay. We're going to push through it. I haven't slept in a few days, basically. My brain goes at night. Thinking about things. Good things, huh? This morning, went to the gym. We did some legs. Always feels nice to do legs. Some squats, some deadlifts. Okay, so let's check on some lower time frames. What's really going on? We have New York open here in 20 minutes. Maybe we want to move this down a bit to here. Okay, so I don't know. I did the analysis, but didn't save. So let's just redo it quickly. Sells below here, buys above here. 1670 and then 1660. So we have a 100 pip range here that you don't really want to get involved with. You can see it's just wicks. It's hard. There's a lot of ranging within here. Below here, you should see pretty clean movements. Look, last time we came below straight, we moved straight through here. We moved straight through. Here we didn't, but anyways, we're gonna see. Let's check the news quickly. Markets start to doubt the size of Bank of Europe's rate hike. One of the biggest themes of the bounce back in UK SA's recent, Bank of England, my apologies. Week has been the scaling back and bets on the degree of rate hikes needed by the Bank of England. Reports that trend is continuing today, with traders seemingly no longer 100% sure about the prospects of a 75 basis point increase on November 3rd. More than a month ago, more than 200 basis points were expected. So I guess these are just the expectancy rates. We'll have to see how it plays off. Next week there's a lot of news. if you remember. More than oh okay, so guys, we're kind of just chilling now, waiting for the open, as we said, waiting for different zones to hit. I think gold looks pretty tasty. Let's see what type of news they are expecting. Okay, they are expecting advanced GDP quarter on quarter. Expected to be pretty good, the growth. Here, it's slowing down. Price index. Here, it's pretty neutral, pretty good, and unemployment claims are pretty, or are expected to be pretty stable. So a bit of mixed news, but mostly good, um, which means gold should continue to push down. We will see. Okay, so GJ is just continuing to push through here. A bit more volume than I had expected, but yeah, it is the way it is. This 4 hour can still come and flip. Probably not realistically, unless we get a pretty big push for NY Open. Let's take a look at the dollar. Okay, so as we can see, the last 2 days the dollar has been pushing pretty hard. We drove through this support, no hesitation, came right down to this next support, which is a much stronger support than this one. You can see we're just reacting off of it, bouncing back up, and now we're reaching this zone, which could in turn become resistance. As you can see, we're bouncing off of it. Let's check on the, so you can see on the 4 hour, there's big wicks to the bottom, followed by pushes up, telling us there's quite a bit of buying volume. Now we're just breaking the hourly lows. Could be a retracement before the push on New York, before the news. We're going to find all that out quite soon. Let me close a bit the window and just, I forgot my coffee. Yeah, I think you can see we're respecting this 5 minute zone here. 1664. You can see every time we come up to it, even here we used that as strong support. He rejected pretty harshly off of it this morning. Reacted off these lows again, pushed back up, back down, back up. The way it's lining up, it does look like it should come down. Um, this morning I was working on a different concept about how about if you, for example, here this morning, take this off. Price was pretty clearly bearish, right? Come down. How many pips did it come down? Yeah, 100 pips came down, retraced a bit, came back down once again, and then where's the play button? So at this point, when this 5 minute faked out and closed back within, I took a sell right here. Call it like 10 pips. I closed here, and then came right back up. So what it got me thinking about is if you have a pretty strong idea or strong bias on which way price is gonna go, why would you not sell the at a higher point? For example, here you could have taken pretty much the exact same move as you broke these 5 minute lows. You can see we started rejecting, then rejecting again. So maybe as you broke the 5 minute lows here, this could have been a potential sell, 10 pip stop for a 25 pip target, something like this, right? Obviously higher risk, but they do make sense. Obviously you have to be biased in one direction. Let's see. Just foods for thought. It's important or at least for me, it's important I feed my thoughts constantly, think of different concepts, things I could be learning, things I could be improving in. So maybe this does like GJ reacts off a smaller, oh, some wind, react off some smaller time frame and then move back up. I'm pretty bearish here on gold. Let's see. It depends how DXY reacts off of this zone. Maybe we're pushing because the news is going to be good news or like bad news. So the dollar comes down and then maybe gold's pulling down to then push up. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Once again, food for thought. We must continuously feed our thoughts. Yeah, as long as we stay under 1663.5 or whatever, I think there's good chances we move down today. Good chances. Okay, let's continue checking the news a bit. Let's check US edition. Credit Suisse sinks on plan to raise 4 billion and slash headcounts by 9,000. Man, that is a lot of people they're letting go of. I was talking about this last night with someone. I mean, the future is looking pretty tough for pretty much every industry. People have these theories that in 30, 40 years, 80% of work is going to be done by robots, 20% is going to be engineers, different people overlooking coders. Anyways, Credit Suisse opt to tap investors by a painful multi-billion-dollar capital raise to shore up confidence and fund a year-long reshaping that will carve out its investment bank and slash its headcount by 9,000. How many employees does Credit Suisse have? Yeah, so they're getting rid of like 20% of their employees. Shares in the firm has stumbled from crisis to crisis for more than a decade, lost billions from the explosive investment firm, and was caught up in collapse of the lender. It is centering itself around its relative stable, if less profitable, wealth management operation that will leading the new business. Do not fuck with the Saudis. Might be the quote of the next century. We'll see. It lost pretty tough time, guys. I think Switzerland as a whole for investment banking, trading is suffering quite a bit. A lot of firms that were based in trading firm based in Zug, Geneva, Zurich, wherever, moving to different places, Dubai especially. Okay, okay, we have 7 minutes here till NY Open. You can see this 4 hour bounce is pretty nice. I mean, we're on the daily, we opened up without a wick. We came down 150 pips. We're now only down 40 pips. We're recovered 2/3 of the move. Now, you have to ask yourself, okay, so what's the probability we recover the whole move? Probably quite high, right? We'll see, we'll see. Just ranging here. Um, yeah, maybe let's look at a bit more news. Meta's 19% pre-market route. Man, that's pretty harsh. It's gonna open low, low, low. You have some friend who just sold some or was started selling this stock. So if it opens down there, he's gonna be a happy man. Maybe that that's actually something I've been thinking about whether I should consider playing long term plays with stocks on just my MetaTrader. My broker does offer all of them. I mean the only problem with stocks is the gaps. These gaps are pretty or can be pretty hurtful. Holy man. We are low, low, low on these stocks. Especially if we open up down here, this is like 2016 levels. Holy. Anyways, we're gonna stay focused. 5 minutes here till NY Open. Can see we're respecting this zone here basically at 169.9, 170 basically. Gold equally is just ranging. Um, we have the euro interest rates here in 20 minutes. Let's see how prices are moving. Coming down a bit today. Retracing slightly. I mean, they're increasing rates, which should push the euro up. Maybe push the dollar down. It does make sense for the dollar to push down if euro pushes up. We'll see, guys. A lot of fun stuff happening this morning. Okay, so right next to my so I trade. You guys see this window, right? Right next to the window, there's a big tree, and for some reason this week, I've never seen it before. This week there's like hundreds, if not thousands, of bees or wasps or I don't know flying around this tree. Pretty crazy, but it's just leaves, right? There's no pollen, not flowers. So maybe it's because it's yellow, autumn. I do know that they're attracted to the yellow. But anyway, it's pretty trippy. I just look outside and there's like hundreds of bees flying around. Okay, 2-3 minutes here, guys, till New York Open. Let's see what it's got in stock for us. Guys, let me know what is your favorite currency. I saw President Xi China 2040. I think he made a statement that 2040 China will be the world's dominant country. I mean, dominant country. You guys are making fun of me because I have no idea how to spell. Okay, here it is. Vows the world dominance by 2049. Hope you guys are taking Chinese lessons. To rule China for at least another decade and possibly for life. The question now is what he'll do with all that power. Unsettling markets. He'd want his legacy in history to be that he achieved the 2049 goal. Get ready, guys. It's gonna be a bumpy next couple of decades. I feel it. You can already feel the change in what's this principles Dalio graph. Where's his famous graph? Not this. Anyway, I don't know if anyone's ever read his book. Or books, actually. He thinks there's going to be a debt bust, economy downturn, printing money and credits, revolutions, new world order. Okay, there you go, everyone. New York Open. Let's check on gold. So gold closed bullish, rejecting off this resistance. Just closed back in the range. GJ closed just a straight bullish candle, basically no bottom wick, no top wick. looking like it could continue up further, at least to come fill this range. 17, at least come to 170, and then if not, push 172 or something. We'll see. We have news here in 15 minutes. European interest rates should affect the market quite a bit. And then after that, we have USD news. So probably going to be a later trading day, later into the session, in an hour or so. We'll see. We'll see how everything plays out. Maybe we're feeling a bit risky. Buy stops, sell stops. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, there you go. GG is breaking its high slowly. Let's see if it pushes up or what it does. I mean, on the 4 hour, it looks pretty similar to, let's say, um, like kind of something like this, a slow come down, and then the move is just recovered. Uh, um, like this, slow come down, and then it's just recovered in one candle. That's what it's kind of looking like. It could be, if we find ourselves up here, in an hour by the end of the hour. I think this gold flipping on the 30 minutes looks pretty nice to come and retest this low here. It would make sense. It's a bit early in the session. First came down, rejected, came back up, and now it's coming back down. I mean, that's how we got caught in a loss yesterday even, was it? So maybe we'll just chill, wait a bit. So there we'd be activated. Let's see if we made the right choice or not. I mean, this is just the idea is you came up because you're rejecting resistance, there's a high chance you come down to support again, if not lower. And then if you're actually going to move bullish, you're going to grab more liquidity first before you move up. That would be the key idea. Honestly, it does look quite promising. But with the news coming in 10 minutes, then more news coming in 25 minutes, could just range. You can see we've been ranging here for a bit. But I do think next time we come below here, there is a decent chance. Because if we're coming up and then we come back down once more, yeah, at least get a push of 6, 7 pips. You can move to break even and then keep pushing down. What is this? 16, 61.5, 0.6, 0.7. Let's see, let's see. We have 10 minutes till euro interest rates. See how that they're expecting 0.75 increase. Let's open up their website. Privacy. Okay, whatever. Statistics. Watch live broadcast. 1:45. Okay, so it's a bit later actually. So they released the rates, and then 30 minutes later they talk about. I mean, the way we're rejecting this zone up here, we can't break through here, then it probably means we're gonna push down, right? Let's see, let's see. Might take a sell around here. If this can close above, and then another one close pretty strongly bearish within, something like this, maybe we can look for sells. Oh, guys, I'm just getting a phone call. Oh, how can you? So I can't call back. Or can I? I mean, that's not really useful that it's inconnu, but oh, what you're talking about. Oh. I'm not in this trade quite yet. Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what you were expecting, right? Let's see if this holds. Yeah, that was a nice move. We would have not gotten 10 pips, so we'd still be in this position. Probably stops at break even, and then just hoping for another push down at least to these lows. Guys, 5 minutes till the interest rates. Yeah, there's that push. You need a bit more. The way this 1 minute was reacting out of these highs, you could tell that it was not trying to push up, but there was not enough buyers at least to push up, so it was going to push a bit further down. Let's see what the euro's doing. Okay, okay, it's coming down quite strongly. Uh-oh. Okay, you would have had a nice push down. Let's see how it reacts off of this low. Seems like it's gonna continue pushing. Maybe it just ranges here a few minutes before the news. But looks like it could keep pushing here. So we just have 10 pips here maybe for lucky. Hmm. 2 or 3 minutes left here. Okay, gold is retracing a bit. GJ created that low on the hourly and now it's just pushing up. Let's see guys, 2 minutes here left. Retracing a bit on gold. Let's see if you retest this zone up here. 1662, whatever. Oh, what should we look at? Maybe we look at Euro USD or I don't know, Euro JPY. I think I'm not gonna make predictions actually. Let's just see how the market reacts off of it. Few seconds left here. Okay, so as expected, pretty high interest rates. Ooh, there's that push there. There is that push. See if it reacts off of this zone. Start pushing up. think if we re-break this low, we can get a nice push. I do think that is possible. Let's see what the euro pairs pushing down. We have COMEX here in 4 minutes. So we're rejecting off this zone, flipping on the hourly, which means if we break above here, there's probably a high chance you move at least to here, but the range is not that big. Refine it a bit. I do have a sell stop right here. Oh. With the stops pretty much up here in the zone. Let's see. Gold against the euro is moving up. See, we have COMEX here in 2 minutes. Thinking maybe even if this 15-minute flips, where's the zone? Yeah, I think the sell stop can be moved to. We're gonna wait for this. Sell stop still down there. I think it could be moved to below here, you know? Expecting to just drive through this range. But you don't really want to get activated now. Pre-COMEX. So I'm just gonna delete it. I want to see a pullback. COMEX open. Maybe that was a mistake. There we'd be in. We can pull back here. That'd be beautiful. And then place it again at 1660. There you go. That's the pullback I was talking about. So now we have the sell stop here. Okay, we're in. We're up 6 pips. There you go. Holy. Got 25 pips there. Guys. Hey. Kept moving, but you know, we just closed the full thing. Nice trade there. Beautiful day, guys. Let's go, man. Um, where's the plus sign? Guys, what a trade. What a trade. Let's go, man. It's a nice little confidence boost. Mm, there you go, guys. 10 lot, sell 25 pips. That's a nice little win for the day. Boom. Oh, sorry. So GJ is somewhat rejecting this line. Um, we came up just above these highs here, which looks like maybe Asian high. How much more did it move? It moved another basically 20 pips, but okay, so this zone was quite accurate around here. Really happy. Really happy with that. That's a nice little win for the day. Okay, and guys, and you have the new and more news here in 5 minutes. Oh, a lot of news coming in. There's a good chance we retest the lows here, maybe. Should be dropping to. Makes sense that it was dropping maybe in anticipation of the I have to change your profile pic. Um, you mean like the thumbnail? It looks like every video is live. Let me see. I see what you mean. But normally, if you go on a channel, you just enter the home page, and we're working with someone to even potentially change the logo or something. I don't know. Anyways, guys, that was a beautiful win. Um, I say, guys, it's just me and my brother in here, but that was a nice win. I'm not sure if it was the right decision when I deleted Comics right before Comics open. I don't know if I don't think price would have ever hit my stop regardless. But because I think it came up pretty high up here, I remember. Maybe with spreads it would have just hit the stop loss. I don't know. Okay, guys, in 2 minutes you have a bunch of news. They're expecting I mean, for the most important, for the GDP, they're expecting pretty good numbers. 2% growth this quarter. Or like Did the video just quit? I believe I'm still live. Had some Wi-Fi bugs there, but I believe I'm still live. Okay, 1 minute left here. I can see here on Streamlab it says the stream restarted, but um, yeah, I'm still live. Okay, guys, 1 minute here left. Let's see, gold's pushing down. Oh, we made a lower low. Um, we can probably delete this now. Anyway, guys, that was a beautiful trade. Um, as we showed before, we made basically 26 pips, but just call it 25. And now we are waiting 40 seconds here. Let's see. You should have some pretty big moves here. You should have some pretty big moves. Okay, there's quite a few people answering the stream, so maybe we'll leave the win we just took. Guys, we're just gonna watch the news here in 30 seconds. I wouldn't be surprised if we continue pushing down. Let's see. 5 seconds. Oh. Okay, so we pushed up right before. Okay. Let's check what the news is. Maybe it was mixed news. Come on. Okay, bad number there. Wow, that was a pretty big spike, eh? Right before the news. Wow. Neutral. Oh, okay, pretty good news here. Amazing news, honestly. GDP growth. So this, um, yeah, this should pretty much outweigh the rest and continue pushing down. Let's see. We have no top wick. Okay, guys, you can see GJ's coming back down in this range, or we tapped into this resistance, maybe turn support here. Let's see how we react off of it. I am expecting gold to push down, but we shall see. Oh, we're back to 2 viewers. We jumped up there. That was nice. Let's see what's happening here. You're just ranging for the moment. Can we take the same cells below here? Let's see how we react off of this zone. Those same cells below, there's a high chance we come and fill the wick, right? Yeah, I think we're gonna try to take the same cells below. It's 1660. Well, I'm not gonna place it right yet. We're just gonna see. If it keeps moving up, obviously we don't want to be part of it. Okay, yeah. Placing the cell stop. And we'll let you know if and when we get activated. Coming close. I think there's a good chance we push down again. Oh, coming. Okay, we are in. We got slipped a bit. Hovering over entrance a bit. Up 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is not nice. Oh, let's see, let's see. If we break the lows again, I'm gonna move stop to break even. Maybe I'll move them. Oh, coming back up here. High chance we hit stop. See, we need this new 5-minute candle to just push down directly. There you go. Oh, okay, that's probably gonna stop us out. Came so close to our stop loss. Yeah, that's gonna hit stop. There you go. Minus 12 pips. Yeah, we had 8, 9 pips in profit. Maybe I should have moved to break even then. I don't know. I'm still not sold by it. On the 15-minute, if it breaks the low, should have a nice chance of it. Give it one more try, guys. I do think we're gonna come down here. Do think so. Let's see, we're in. Up 5 pips at the moment. Okay, move stops to break even. We hit 10 pips. I didn't manage to close anything. We should keep moving a bit more. Oh, okay, break even hit. I really thought once we broke on the 5 minute, we were gonna keep pushing. Maybe I should have taken the 10 pips. Maybe not. But once we had rebroken the 5 minute lows, yeah. There you go, guys. We took the win here and then 2 break evens. I mean, the loss, and right now a break even, which is directly moving back into profits. Guys, that's what I was expecting. The continuation here. Another 6 pips. But we followed the plan. We moved stops. We moved stops to break even once we hit 10 pips. Maybe we'll give this maybe one last try if this 15 minute closes here. We'll see. We'll see. But good news. Okay, it's weird because I see your comment on the stream, but then I don't see in the comment section. But good news isn't good news necessarily if it keeps the Fed with their foot down. Well, if the Fed put their foot down, the rates will just keep going up. Okay, guys, we're gonna calm down a bit here. Just came back to hit stop loss, and then I would have secured some the second time it came down, but oh well. We're still up like 15 pips on the session. You get the closure below here. You should come at least fill this wick, then come to the next zone, and probably even drive through that. You can see we're retesting 1660. See what we do off of that zone. Okay, GJ's ranging a bit. Do you track your heart rate during trading? I don't. I know some trader used to do that. He used to put it on his screen, but I don't know. Definitely goes up. That's for sure. But okay, let's see. We're gonna wait actually for the 4 hour close here in 20 minutes. Let's try dissect the news a bit maybe. Oh, that's not the news I wanted. Oh yeah, US. That is the news I wanted to see. So you can see it's growing. So it's good news. But maybe the market doesn't care about that. I think this zone is less significant. Current release. Let's check it out. Real gross domestic product increased at an annual rate of 2.6%, according to the advanced estimate released by the Bureau of Economics Analysis. In the second quarter, GDP decreased. The increase in real GDP reflects increase in exports, consumer spending, non-residential fixed interest, federal government spending, and state and local government spending that were partly offset by decreasing in residential fixed investment and private inventory investment. Imports, which are subtract, which are a subtract in the calculation, decreased. Yeah, I mean this. I'm pretty certain this should come and fill this range here. You can see the way we keep projecting from this inside the zone 1660. Let's see. We're gonna wait for the 4 hour close here. Maybe we do a little Wordle. Is that a good time now? Like it could be. Rains. Um, par Barky. Okay. Partly. Party. I know there's no T, but see the P maybe no. Uh, Carly. Uh, Har Hardy. Ah, Vardy. Body's on fire. Varmy. Warmy. Probably a word. Warly. Carly. Marley. Carrie. Mwah, 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 mwah. Ooh, this 15-minute looks quite nice to drive. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is just a pretty ugly range. As soon as you go to the 15-minute, it looks pretty nice, but 5 minute. But the way it is setting up here, I'm pretty certain it's gonna come down to 1657 at some point. Yeah, once we break these lows, there's a high chance we keep moving. Let's see if we get, sometimes in the last 10 minutes of the hourly, we do see a push. Could that be this hourly? Maybe, maybe. I mean, we're trying to take the exact same trade. We took it this morning. Comex open, we got a pretty nice move. Try it again right here. Got caught out. Tried one more time. Yeah, it was right here. We came down couple pips in profit, came back up. Came down here, we got like 10 pips, but I really thought that when we flipped, we were going to come do what we're doing now, but apparently we didn't. Okay, guys, so that's the move I was looking for on these, the second and third entry. This is exactly what I was looking for. Come and fill that range. But we didn't get it then. And now we're waiting, or I am waiting for the 4-hour close. But this is exactly what I was looking for here on trade 2 and 3. So we're just going to be patient here. Monetary decision. Okay, I really don't like this trade taking thing. So guys, one win, one loss, one break even. Luckily the win was bigger than the loss. And the break even, maybe, I mean, I had at the peak I think I saw 13 pips. So maybe I should have closed, but as I just said, I was really expecting it to come fill the range. I was giving you the nice risk to reward, 15 pips for at least 30. But so it looks like the range is more down here actually. Seems to be where it's reacting off of. Maybe we should do max 3 trades a day. So maybe I'll just be done for the day. Probably, eh? Get in the good habits. Yeah. So I'm going to be done for the day. I'm still going to stream. Hopefully we get some questions or things I can interact with. Otherwise, I'll just be speaking. I'll be breaking it down, whatever. We'll miss the trades. I'm okay with that. I think that was one of the things we said we wanted to do for November. So yeah, guys, I'm done for the day. Right here, we took the win. This was this morning in London session. Pretty chill day. There you go. MT5 is closed. Should I let everyone know that I just closed my MT? Maybe I should have left it open to show you guys results, but oh well. Crypto. Let's check what's going on. Solana. Solana has been ranging for 2 days now. 3 days even. Let's see if we finally break above. The dollar is moving up. So other pairs should be moving down. You can see on the 4 hour, we came to this high, faked out, still respecting this support. Where is this 4 hour zone? Respecting this support. I'm kind of surprised that it's moving back up. You kind of would have preferred it to fake out to the downside. I guess maybe you could say that last wick right here, this one is a fake out. Yeah, I guess it did break the lows a tiny bit. Now on the 4 hour, I mean, it looks pretty nice. This is a new 4 hour. So as long as we respect these highs, we can flip at any point, turn bearish. But I think once you get a 4 hour closure here, I mean, we haven't been able to close here for 16 days, 3 weeks basically, with weekends. I mean, like excluding weekends. Oh no, crypto trades weekend. Sorry. So 2 weeks. So I think the best thing to do is wait for a 4 hour closure and then take buys up. Ethereum was bullish on the day. We're still bullish. If you can break, you could even place a buy stop at your current high right here on the daily. Next time we break it, there's a good chance you push 1%, right? 2-3%. Um, mm, yeah, I don't know where the zone is, somewhere around here. If you move above, should get a nice push. This 4 hour did break the low once again, so that's a nice little fake out or whatever you want to call this. Let's check the big boy. The big boy is kind of less bullish. Closed beautifully bullish above this range. You've retested it perfectly. Break and retest. Now you have like some channel here. The confluence of that and the break above here, you should see a nice push. Once again, 1% push or something. But right now it seems we're arriving at this support, turn resistance. Kind of rejecting it, so let's see. Oh yeah! Fuck, that was loud in my ears. That was me screaming. Wow, that scared me. Sorry, so I didn't understand what you said. What were you saying? Where the well, no, because it opened an hour ago, so that's the down push there. Yeah, but the dollar opens at an hour ago. The the volumes, yes, but usually the sweeps and stuff happen. Yesterday, it came back once more, but yeah, it pushed. Not necessarily. What is this? Okay, yeah, see at 130. It depends, I guess. Nah, right here. Came down at 1 and then moved. We have 4 hour closures here in 2 minutes. DJ seems to be closing Okay, I'm gonna delete everything, and then at the new forex candle, I'm gonna reanalyze gold, GJ, and the dollar. So we're just gonna wait 2 minutes here. Do you see the big win? I think you didn't see the big win. Nice, nice push. It's a shame. The second loss. Oh well. Enough for the day, as you said. Increase the heart rate. I got enough adrenaline. That is well, that's why I guess if you just limit your trades, then you can never get too emotional. Mm. Yeah, I think most people, at least if you're day trading and you're used to taking trades every day, I mean, normally the first one should be, well, I guess maybe it depends how your week, how your month, or whatever's been, but mm, yeah, yes. Okay, guys, there you have the new 4 hour candle. Let's take a look at gold firstly. So the gold on the 4 hour closed. Well, as we said, the small today are not as nice. And there goes my Wi-Fi. The zones are on higher time frames are a bit more choppy. The exact same move. Oh, um, I can see the stream just cut out, but I think we're back. That would be the exact same move we looked for this morning. On once you go down to the 5 minutes, it's choppy. You have a sub zone here at one at 16:59, 58. Yeah, 58. I mean, but technically speaking, you should get a pretty clean move down here, especially now the news is being priced in and the markets are more direct. I guess there's less hiccups. So you should continue moving down. If you miss that first move down, or if it moves down now without a closure, you can get another trade below here, come down to 1650 basically. So that's 100 pip range. You should be able to catch a move within here. So that was gold. On GJ on the 4 hours, so we had come all the way down here. We were bearish. This morning I was taking sells on GJ. Then on the pre NY and then NY open, as you can see, or right NY open, we got a pretty big push up all the way back in the zone. So the 4 hour did close. It closed pretty nastily at in between zones. still respecting this support turned into resistance at 169.9. The hourly closed bearish. Now it seems like we're coming down to this, back to this next zone, which is at 169.3 basically. So I think if you break back into this zone, zone 1, yeah, you can get sells below here. If you want to be more cautionary, just take them below 169 basically, or 169.1. So we're going to leave them here. Actually, no. You can take sells below here because you came up, you faked out at this zone. So here you're entering back into range 1, which we don't like to take. Here on smaller time frames, you can see on the 15-minute, we're creating support. So this is kind of range 2. So once you break back down here, you have pretty high confluence that you should, one, retest this bottom at 20 pips and then the lower lows of the day at 50 pips. That's pretty much it. The dollar on the 4-hour, guys, we said if you came up and closed above this zone, which we were struggling this morning. If we remember, we were getting rejection down. It was bearish. Quickly flip bullish on the hourly. We're arriving at this next zone. Looking like it wants to push through here. So you can expect a more bullish move on the dollar, more bearish on gold. And GJ, you have to wait for confirmations. I would take buys above here. There are riskier trades to take above 169.9. But these are riskier. Maybe I need a different template for riskier buys above. But technically speaking, you don't really want to be in a risky trade at all. Okay, that's pretty much it. You have NYSE in 25 minutes. And yeah, the rest you just wait. Guys, you can see why is it not saving my analysis? You can see on gold this this level's being respected pretty well. I mean, we came down once again to retest that zone and rejected. But these do not look like rejection wicks. This looks like a rejection wick. As you can see here, it's not really okay. We did come back, but we came straight back down. The same as here, although you're creating a bunch of wicks to the upside, we still push through. So although it's leaving big wicks, for me this still looks quite bearish. And eventually you should get that one candle that just does this. Just ends up driving all the way through. And that should be a pretty big candle. Maybe you get the volume with NYSC. But because my analysis did not save, let me do it one more time. You're waiting for closures below here to hit this zone or this target. And then those below. Those below. And then buys. The safe buys are up here at 1669, but you can take potentially some buys here at 165. 1665. No buy stop. My apologies. Let's see how the stock market is absorbing the news. Nat so 8 a.m. Wednesday 8 a.m. in the morning. Here? Yeah, that's clean closure and then retest. Probably at the break of the high, or I don't know. And it's the 4 hour. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Um, yeah, especially as you have two candles in a row rejecting. So if you come the third time, I mean, you can see on the nuke at 8 a.m. it kind of faked out to downside. So I don't know if I would have closed here. I don't know how pips work. Sure, I do remember that. Mm, um, I think for the live for new viewers that would put them off quite a bit. I think they like simplicity. Yeah, on the side that does sound like a good idea. Okay, guys, let's check if there's new news coming in or anything. No new headlines. U.S. economy rebounds. So it's overall pretty good news flowing around for the dollar for the U.S. So let's see how on the 15 minutes now you're kind of breaking highs. All this liquidity that's been grabbed, if it's not moving down, it has to move somewhere. It could move up. Maybe we're gonna retest this wick that we had up here to then move back down. But I would not hop in gold buys right yet because you could reject at any point here. You have still no confirmations. If you look, the last hourly is bearish. We have three bearish 4 hours candles in a row. This is the new 4 hour bearish. Could just be the new 4 hour candle. Could just be the top wick that we previously didn't have a big one. So we could just be creating a bigger top wick to then come down. So let's see. It's probably going to come up here to 1662. So you should see how it reacts at those levels. GJ. Oh, okay. GJ is falling nicely. Wow. GJ is falling pretty nicely. It is just the start of the 4 hour. The previous 4 hour did close quite strongly bullish. Ever since New York Open, right up here, we grabbed basically um Tokyo high. Yeah, some of Asian highs. I'm not sure which Asian session that opens a bit later, and then all of London's highs. You grabbed all that, and now you just completely rejected. So if you're looking for sells, well, at this point, you'd probably how it's moving, you would want to wait down here. But it is looking pretty nice. Continue bearish. Let's check on the 4 hour. Yeah, if we break back into this zone here, we're escaping kind of all this madness here that you don't really want to be involved in. And if you escape that, I mean, we tried to break back up to the top side. As we can see, we're rejecting pretty strongly. So I believe once we come below, you should have a pretty clean and pretty big move below, something like this. At least to these lows here, if not even lower down here. Something to look out for. Oh, never mind. We don't want to delete everything. Um, Let me check. 2 seconds. For some reason deleted. Oh no, there it is. Matic. I know it's USDT, but I'm gonna keep looking at USD. Um, if it what? Sorry. Uh, 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 uh. Well, obviously the safer ones would be above 97 at 4 hour, but within this zone, oh yeah, within the zone where it's about to close, I guess you can take the trade up. But then you're going. The last 3 hours did close bearish, and this is just the new 4 hours, so it could flip at any point, I guess. But you have two hourly candles bullish in a row, so it does look like you could keep driving a bit. Yeah, well, personally, or I like to see. I would at least wait for a 30-minute closure with some type of rejection. Let me try draw it, draw it, draw it. I was checking out his channel like yesterday actually. No, he's AFK in the last 2 years, I think. Well, he came back for like 2, 3 streams, and that was five months ago, whatever, and never came back after. Yeah, or I don't know. I have no idea. Just I was going through Raja's Instagram and I saw he had liked, so then I don't know. I liked the post, so I just checked his YouTube quickly and not much activity. Hopefully, we never disappear. If we disappear, we'll probably tell you beforehand. The idea is to be here for another few years. You liked the stream? Yeah. Yeah, we do, mate. It helps with algorithm. Okay, guys, you have NYSC open in 15 minutes. So it seems like we're moving bullish here on gold and pretty bearish here on GJ. GJ reacted perfectly off this zone here. No trades yet. Guys, there's different periods in the market where sometimes London stream has a lot of volume. It seems like in the last few weeks, London is just completely crushing it. in volume, that is. Um, and then you were seeing quite a bit of ranges, pullbacks, wicks in the start of New York, and then usually around 10, 11 a.m. Eastern, you start getting starts slowing down, and then positions get filled and markets start moving. Guys, look at this fake out on the 30 minutes on dollar. Created this top wick. This is a move we love to see. High chance we come and fill this range here. So dollar should continue moving down and gold should continue moving up. This doesn't mean it can be long lived, but that could potentially just have been the bottom wick for the daily. And then I do still think we are quite bullish here um, on higher time frames. Well, on medium time frames, let's say. But I could expect it to close here and then tomorrow maybe move up. Or maybe not. We have a bunch of news next week. Let's check out the news quickly. A lot of news, guys, next week. Um, calendar, October 30th. As you can see, look at all these red folders. Manufacturer PMI on Monday. Job openings. I mean, that's Tuesday. Wednesday, you have ADP, FOMC interest rate. Thursday, you have UK interest rates, unemployment claims, and then Friday, you have NFP. Guys, this is actually probably one of the most crazy news weeks we've had in quite a long time. So maybe I have to go half price for the whole week, or well, actually, no, not necessarily. But yeah, could see a lot of ranging or not. It depends. Sometimes it ranges, and others it just, if the move is anticipated, it just prices everything in. But it's kind of hard to price when there's so many different news, and think of it as if you're an institution and you have to place, let's say, 100,000 lots. Would you take it this Friday or maybe wait for next Friday? I'm guessing the answer is probably wait for next Friday. I wonder how many lots are traded every hour in the Forex market, but probably millions, tens of millions, maybe even. Because if there's a volume of 5 or 6 trillion a day across all the pairs, I mean, per hours, yeah, no, that has to be hundreds of millions. But you divide that by X amount of pairs, still a lot of lots. Which is why, if you think that institutions are, or your broker, or anyone's hitting you personally, stopping you out personally, trust, I don't think they care much about you. Unless your account's 7, 8 figures, maybe then they start caring a bit. Okay, GJ's flipped here on the 15. We're back down here. Created lower low. Let's see NYSE in 6, 7 minutes. Gold's just ranging between these two zones, 1665 and 1660. It's a 50 pip zone. We're just no clear direction. That's what I said. You don't really want to take buys above here. Look, once again, we're respecting this zone until you break clearly, and you have, like, let's say 2, 3, 4, 5 minute candles bullish above closure. That's when you can more confidently want to take buys. But even if you have one, it could be something like this. This candle technically closed kind of above and straight fake out, so you have to be extremely cautious. If you're buying, you probably want to buy maybe from, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we do come fill this wick. It looks like maybe on different brokers, maybe it already did fill the wick. Let's check. Okay, yeah, so on my broker, it already has come up and filled this wick. I guess depending where the broker is, maybe yours has not, but it's potentially grabbed the orders from up there, and now we've corrected. You can see we had 3 bullish impulse candles on the 1 minute, and it's been retraced now and now moving further below. Let's see, 5 minutes left here. GJ is reacting once again off of that zone. Refresh the news a bit. No real new headlines. Meta plunges. So Meta is supposed to plunge by 20% on opening. Let's see. What is it called? Earnings Whisper. This is for Thursday. Yes, it is. Actual. Okay, so pretty positive here. Most of these Mastercard, McDonald's, Southwest was negative. Merck's pretty positive. Where are the big ones? Where's Meta? Maybe Meta was yesterday, but just after hours. Don't know if I can. Okay, I'm not able to go back. Um, the Meta. Anyway, we'll see here in 5 minutes if something interesting happens at the open. Okay, guys, look at gold. Look at it on the 15-minute. They're flipping back bearish, respecting this zone perfectly. Let's check what happened last time you reacted off this zone. You came right back down to 1655. So could you expect a similar move? Maybe. Maybe. Guys, we also have daylight saving this weekend. Don't forget about that if you're in Europe. I think it's on Sunday. Sunday. 2 a.m. Daylight saving. Does that mean we lose an hour of sleeping? I think it does. That's pretty annoying. Is it? Yeah, it is. At 2 a.m., it's going to be 3 a.m. suddenly. Right? Pretty sure. We have GBP bank holiday on Thursday, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Thursday for GJ, guys, is going to be madness. Between Japanese bank holiday and then the interest rates. So Thursday and then Friday, obviously, because Japan's closed, they're gonna have to absorb the news. So GJ Thursday, Friday next week is gonna be crazy. Same with gold, with NFP, and Wednesday night is FOMC. So Thursday the markets will equally be absorbing that. It's in those types of week you can make you can either have be like wicked out of and stop loss and then move into profit, or it's those types of week you can make by risking 1 to 2%. You can make 5, 10, 20% on those weeks, just because the moves are, if you're on the right side, they're pretty quick and pretty strong. 100, 200, 300 pips. Um, let's see when the last FOMC was. September 21st. September. September 21st. There you go. Moved yeah, 350 pips total. Moved up and then came right back down. So on 300 pips, even with 1%, if you risk 1%, you get 1% per 10 pips. You get 40, 50, 60, 70 pips. 7% there you can make in 5 minutes. But usually you do have to use larger stop losses, so positions tend to be smaller. Well, when I say you, I speak in general. Like if you trade our way of trading. Guys, I can't believe I got the Wordle wrong. We only got it 1 out of 4 days this week. Missed it 3 times. What's more important, that I take winning trades or that I get the Wordle right? Maybe the Wordle, huh? Oh, there you go, guys. NYSC open. With golds right in the range. 15-minute close bullish, but besides that, still looking for just a closure below here, and then you'll probably come fill the range. GJ retraced quite a bit. 16 pips. This is one of those moves, if you like a bit of riskier trades, you do have some zone here. Once you break the lower wick, there's a decent chance you move at least to this zone, which is 14, 15 pips away, but the range is pretty small. So there you would be activated, but let's see. You can see on the 5-minute, there's some zone here. Just ranging here. Okay, so the dollar, we remember it was flipping bearish, and we said there's a high chance it came down, and then ended up flipping back bullish. And now it looks like the opposite's true. If this flips bullish, there's a high chance you retest those highs. So yeah, I remain with the bias that I believe gold, by the end of the day, I think you should see gold at 1650. I believe that's where we will be by the end of the day. And hopefully tomorrow I can open up the stream and say, guys, remember when I said I believe gold? But here you get a 15-minute close here. You have a good chance of this coming down already. I am exhausted. Last night, couldn't fall asleep for hours. Don't know why. My mind was racing. It was. It was. That had me stressing. Yesterday, what was our peak viewership yesterday? Yesterday, our peak viewers were 7. Today, let's write. Well, it's hard to trade well when your Wi-Fi breaks down. Yes, yes. But I mean, I don't know. It seems to be fine. It just cuts out for a few seconds, but then okay, guys. So as we can see, the 30-minute came down. We're retesting this 1660. There's a high probability, guys. Very high probability you can fill this range. I've taken my trades for today, but I would gladly guide you through this. You just need the 15-minute close, and then that's it. Take the sell. Close your eyes and sell. GJ, we had flipped on the 30-minute. Now we're reacting off this zone once again. It's looking like we do want to break above. I would expect somewhat of a smaller break, and then at least to retest these lows one more time today. No, I've closed my MT5, not trading anymore. But based on what I've seen, there's that's obviously like exaggeration, but in the sense, close your eyes because you don't want to take 10 pips. You'll probably get, if it does break, you will get 30 pips, not just 10, 15. It's if people come from Raja stream or whatever, they'll get the joke. It's whenever Ted comes on the live, comes on for 2 minutes and just says one direction, and he says like buy and close your eyes. Then he leaves the stream, and he's just, yeah. It was more of a joke to do with that, a reference exactly. Okay, so gold is reacting one more time from that zone. As we said, we were probably going to see the push later in the session. You've had no confirmations for sells yet. This is why impulse entries are riskier. If you had an impulse here, like we did this session, well, you'd be in drawdown right now. You can see it does these pretty harsh pullbacks, but then comes right back down. Which is honestly that's exactly what we got caught in this morning here. We had the right idea. We were 5 minutes off. Let's actually check when it did move. Okay, it started moving in the new 15-minute candle. So maybe it's something to take note of. I don't know what just happened. We were at 5 viewers, now we're at 1 viewer. But most of my viewers are from the US actually. Which I feel like it's not accurate, but that's telling me. Guys, let's look at my YouTube stats quickly. Um, Here it says this, but I don't believe this is true. Because, I mean, if you just add up all the views, it does not add up to this. So I don't know how that's calculated, actually. Oh, wow. So on Tuesday, we had our best day ever, actually. These graphs are not that nice because, like, there's the weekend, so it goes down to 0. But if you took off the weekends, it's a slow uptrend. And I mean, to get 45 views in a single live is pretty nice. Um, Content. live viewers, 2. How many lives have we done? Peak viewers today is 5, guys. Not bad, not bad. Is there a number to see how many videos I have? 21. So we streamed for 21 days. That's 3 weeks in a row. And there's some days that are not on here, but we did stream, but because it kept cutting out, I just deleted them because, yeah, it was like 10-minute streams and then they're cutting out, so not much value in there. And the audio was delayed by minutes, so. Okay, so you're flipping bullish on the 30 minutes, the 15 minutes. But still not convincing quite yet. Like as soon as you come up, it's engulfed by these bearish candles. Then as soon as you come down, it's engulfed by these bullish candles. And that's what you call a range. Essentially been ranging here since London Open. 7 hours we've been ranging here. It kind of reminds me of, which day was it? Yeah, this day. Monday. Just ranged for the whole day. Let's see if we have news tomorrow. Tomani, Friday. We have core PCE standing for price change. I don't know what it stands for, but differs from the core CPI in that it only measures goods and services targeted towards and consumed by individuals. And I guess CPI takes 3 businesses in count and all, and this is just individuals. Don't know. Okay, that's what I meant, guys. Look, you're rejecting off this line, but you come right back down. The more we touch it, the more, let's see if in the next 3 minutes you can get a closure. GJ is moving back up. Pretty much ranging 2, rejecting off different zones. We are waiting. Okay, there it is. It looks like it's pushing down. I think there's a good chance we come to at least tap 1660. Okay, so we basically tapped it. We were 1 pip off. But I still think we're going to come a bit lower. And let's see how it reacts off of that. Once again, guys, I'm done for the day. But there you go, guys. You're moving down. You tap 1660. Let's see how it reacts off of that. On the 30-minute, if you close below, looking good. On the 15-minute, if you close below, you're looking good. We're yet to fill this news move. Let's see if different brokers, no, you're yet to fill it. So there's a good chance. Oh, look at that rejection off 1660. Just, oh. Okay, quite a few wicks here. Are the cryptos ranging? They are too. Yep. That makes sense, guys, that the cryptos were now moving up. As we said, the dollar's moving down. Okay, well, everything's just ranging. The conclusion of what I was gonna say. Yeah, but it's moving delayed, yeah, but it is moving pretty solidly bearish. Okay, you have the 15-minute candle right here, right now. GJ is closing pretty strong bullish, basically without a top wick. We're retesting this zone. Let's see how we react off of it. If you break above, there's a high chance you come back to these highs here at 170. Gold, guys, right back into the range. Nothing happening. 15-minute close doji. I'm still bearish on the day. I will start becoming bullish first if we break above 1663, 1664. But then to really be, to confirm those buys, you need to move a bit more bullish, and then up here you can get some nice trades. Anywhere in here you can still reject. So, yes. As we said, if you missed the moves before, maybe call it a day, or yeah, I guess wait. As we said, it was probably going to happen later in the session, probably in an hour's time, to be honest, is when you'll see the moves. GJ is flipping bullish on the 4-hour though, confirming this rejection from the zone. If you're rejecting here, ask yourself where's the next place you're going to go. First, probably to fill this wick, and then if you fill this wick, then right up to the highs again. I think you can take buys above here if you want. I'm putting these zones, as I said, I'm not trading anymore for the day, but as reference points. See if there's some new headlines coming out. Yes, so now there's the speech. Lagarde will decide principles of portfolio reduction in December. Risk of growth are clearly, maybe it's easier we just listen to the broadcast. Usually, I mean, it should be live right now. Did we miss it?
On the basis of what we have done, on the basis of the liked.
Well, I've never seen her not with that necklace. In fact,
inflation.
I think she always has that necklace.
Given that the deposit rate is now 1.5 percentage points and the ECB had previously guided to 2% as being the upper end of the range of neutral, is it fair to assume that subsequent hikes will be anti-fragmentation tool at bond yield?
I think what we decided is clear and straightforward. It's to pursue.
Maybe I'll make it my life mission to not say Oh, there's that break, guys. Now you wait for this 30 minutes to close, and you've been waiting all day, and it's gonna move without you. More. There you go. You've moved 20 pips already. No confirmations at all. It looks identical to this first move that we took this morning. Let me circle it. Does it not look pretty identical to this? You had to come up rejected off the zone, come up, and then right back down. Does that not look identical to you guys? So what's probably going to happen? You're probably going to hit the next zone. Keep your eyes open though. Don't close your eyes. It's coming. It will be an hourly close too. High chance of coming and fill this range. You have some type of zone here that it's reacting off of. Break through this. Extremely high probability you hit the next zone. But let's see. You would probably have to wait for the candle closure in 10 minutes here. Unless you like to trade impulsively, but then you probably missed the move because you would have taken it 1660. So either you take it impulsively and you missed it, or if you wait for closures, you're just waiting right now. Even if it closes around here, you still have 20 pips. Good ranges. We're going to be streaming for probably another 30 minutes or so. We've done the Wordle, so we have nothing else to do to entertain ourselves. I'll just keep re-breaking down charts. There's that move in GJ we're expecting when you got the far flip. There's a high chance we come to this next zone. 169.9, and then just how markets work, you're probably going to bump up to 70 again. Let's see, we're at some highs here. Let's see how he reacts off of it. But considering we rejected once and we're coming back, there's a good chance we move. Gold is struggling a bit, eh? Could be good for you if you're waiting for closures. Okay, basically 20 views for the day. We can get 5 more viewers in total in the next 30 hours. We can beat yesterday's. Ooh. Guys, the 24th, what was that? Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Monday was a pretty bad day. And Friday. Friday was extremely bad, actually. Oh, no. This is 2-second stream. Let me delete that. Delete forever. Sometimes you have to let things go in life. Oh. No, these aren't listed. Okay. Okay, so 2 days in a row we've done 3 hours. So let's try to do 3 hours again today. Oh, there's the flip. Yeah, guys. This is going to hit 56. Pretty sure of it. Okay, so at least the direction was right, guys. We were saying we were never looking for buys. We never even came remotely started considering buys. We said you would have to see a break above 1663.5 and then 1665. You got neither of those. Earlier on, an hour ago, you did get, 30 minutes ago, push up. We said corrected directly, came down. Every time you're bouncing off a little less strong, finally broke through. Now we're retesting these lows here. Not that strong of a support, so I don't expect it to hold. 1656, on the other hand, could hold, but 1656.0. No. What? 1656.0. Okay, yeah. I'm not expecting this support to hold. we should break through. Maybe it slows down here the last 5 minutes of the hourly. I do think eventually this will break, and it probably will break now in the last 10 minutes of the hourly. But let's see. If you retrace enough, maybe you do have enough range to, for example, if you close up here, 1659, you could take the sell. Because as we said, all you need is potential sells below when you get a closure. Right now you're getting a closure, but if it closes here, you can't take it because there's 10 pip range. But if it retraces, now you already have 20, and then maybe 25, 20, 30. Because why it's important to have larger ranges is, for example, let's say you were trying to trade this morning. You had your zone on the 15-minute here. You said, okay, a closure below, and I'll take this sell. This range was what, 15 pips? Yeah, 15 pips. So let's say you took at the break of the low. Okay, now your range is 12 pips. Spread included. All this, you probably would have not even gotten 10 pips. Whereas if you waited, let's say here, for a bigger range, you had a range of at least 20 pips, but that's still small. Let's say here, this buy right here, you would have a range of 50 pips. What did it do? Moved 30. So you can always expect it to move, let's say, without retracement, let's say like 70% of the move. Like we just did here, the move was what? 40 pips, and you moved 30. So yeah, that's pretty much 70% of the move. Sometimes, obviously, just move straight through, but you shouldn't count on that. I mean, you should have the most, what you want to call it, most confluences on your side as possible before entering a trade. So why would you want to enter a sell? You're basically selling at support, because sometimes this is your zone of rejection, right? Let's check on the 5 minutes. You're coming anywhere in the zone and you reject. We even did it again. So why would you want to start selling into this rejection? Your next best option is to wait for something like this. Something like that. Yeah, let me check in 2 minutes. So as I was saying, guys, you need a retracement if you want to take it within this zone. Otherwise, no problem. You just have to wait for the next zone. And that's just, as you look at it here, it just keeps rejecting it. So why would you want to start selling it here, knowing that it could reject 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pips away? If you start selling it here, it's okay because you know it could start rejecting 25 pips away. But down there, let's say you have 2 minutes, maybe you retrace a lot. USDT.D. What was your play here? Okay, 2 minutes here till the hourly closure. Suddenly, the dollar is looking pretty bullish. Let's see if it closes bullish or bearish. But regardless, if you're rejecting this, same thing. Where you're going to go if you're just came from this zone, you're rejecting this zone, where's the most likely next zone? You're going to go here. We're probably not, maybe not going to break, but you're at least going to start ranging in here. And to range, you're probably going to hit the next target. But let's see, let's see. So gold is retracing. But as we literally just said, Do you want to sell knowing that it could reject in 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pips? See, when I initially took it, I was always selling it at 1660. So our range was always 30 pips. If you start selling it below here, it's all about probabilities and giving your trade the best possible chance of winning. Because you can have the right bias, you could be in sells, but just still get stopped out, price retraces. For all we know, price could come up here. I mean, we haven't really grabbed any liquidity. You could come up here, 60, 70 pips, grab all this, and then as we've been seeing quite a few times in the later sessions, um let me find. Yeah, see around 3, you just come right back up and then you start just completely melting. But let's see. I still think my zone's still the same. Price should come down here. It hasn't done that yet. So let me just look at the open and then I'll look at it. Okay, you have the new hourly on golds. You closed the middle of the range. Um Guys, we've been looking for a closure since the start. Now you actually have a bit of range. If you want, you could easily put a sell stop at the lows. So you wouldn't be quite in yet. Now I would put a sell stop if I was looking for sells. Reminder once again, I'm not participating in this. Your stop loss would be at the current. Oh, so there you would. Oh, you wouldn't be just in, but or you can put it above the 15. But if price is gonna come up here, it's gonna come up the whole way. So yeah. If you want to take sells here, you do have the closure. So right now it's looking pretty nice to put the sell stop below. But as I said, I will not participate in it. GJ ended up coming all the way back down. If you look on the 30 minutes, looking pretty nasty. We came up projecting this zone, which probably should mean we should come down here again. On the hourly, it does make sense to come fill this wick. But let's see, let's see. Guys, this is expected with gold. It comes up slowly, starts rejecting, and then when it flips bearish, then you can take the sells. As I said, I'm not in this trade, and I will not be in this trade. And it's basically not even a 1-to-1 now anymore, so it's complicated. USDT the you were asking if you can buy above here. So down here, basically at 7.1. Yes, yeah, that would be. I mean, you're following the trend, which is beautiful, and yeah, that would be perfect. Exactly. You could even, if you think, if you're overall. So that's the trade I took this morning. Let me. Uh, so I sold it here. Right here at. This is GJ. I was bearish the whole morning. I saw this 5-minute fake out, and then when it flipped here, I would show you on my MT5, but I said I wasn't gonna open it. I took it down here for 10 pips. So because I was so strongly bearish, just because the way we had moved. So I guess if you have the same um conviction. The problem is, I guess, is you did close above, but I mean, as you can see on the this rejection is pretty strong. You're engulfing 5-minute candles, so And overall price just tends to follow the trend, which is obviously extremely bearish. So something like oh, they're not available. Let me try something like that's pretty beautiful for sells, right? You wait for this one bearish candle, and then when this one flips bearish, I don't know if you see this. Well, it's to cover this one, but to show these white candles as you got a fake out here and one bearish close on this white one here at 2 p.m. your time on the 1 hour. That on the flip, that would be a really nice sell. Okay, guys, so gold is obviously faking out pretty strongly. Looks like we're recovering this whole move. So now you can't even take sells below this zone. You have to wait for the next zone. So it's just a mess. And GJ coming back up. So just ranges. You don't want to get killed in these zones. So it could be the same USDT. Could just start ranging. But I guess it's not a bad thing when you're ranging. If you're rejecting from resistance, you're probably going to go to support. But not necessarily, of course. Yeah, at 2:30 your time on USDT, that would be a nice sell below here. But obviously it's riskier, but if strong conviction that it's selling. Yeah, I don't know, it's a bit spastic, but um yeah. Okay guys, another 10-15 minutes and then I'm gonna go. You probably will get. Oh, actually, no. We have to do 3 hours, so another 25 minutes. Oh. Or actually, no. I probably will have to go because I have to make some calls before 5 p.m. when people leave. I mean, look at this on gold. You come down, back up, and then just huge engulfing candles. So you really just have no direction. Guys, look at this daily on gold. I'm gonna delete the analysis. This is pretty ugly price action. On the 4 hour, you have some nicer moves, but on the daily, it's just a lot of ranging. Like if you look on the 4 hour, we've basically been at the zone for 2 days. Occasionally we move up, right back down, up, right back down, up, down. Now it's down, back up. So you don't want to get burnt, for example, like I did, getting caught in these ranges. Uh, See if there was some earnings at opening. I don't know. I think most were. So overall, it seems like the earnings are not too bad. Everyone was saying it's gonna be pretty bad earnings, this and that. Seems like most of it is stable. I'm not sure how long this will continue for. Uh, there's no way to categorize them, is there? Okay, okay. I will not stay much longer because um don't have much more to say, I guess, for the session. Just everything's ranging, so I don't know what there is to say. Yeah, I think even crypto we're bouncing support, well, from resistance to support to resistance. Yeah, with most cryptos. So yeah, we are going to call it a day here. Thank you for everyone who came. Thank you, Elites, for coming. And exactly, we will be back tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern.